So look, I too used to spend hours on TikTok, on Instagram, on Snapchat, just wasting my time and being distracted. And I used to have my phone pinging, this X person sent you a Snapchat, Y person is typing, Z, whatever, And it was just non-stop. Either I would be occupying my mind with music or, messaging someone. And thankfully, I never was, addicted. Like, I spent my entire days on social media platforms, but I did spend entire hours, which is bad enough. And the reason now that I love the way I do things is because when I'm walking home from the gym, I'm no longer thinking about what Snapchat Z girl sent me or what this friend posted on Instagram, because I don't check these social media platforms on the daily. Instead, when I'm walking home, I come up with new ideas for my business. I come up with tons of small realizations and epiphanies which move me forward, because my mind is not occupied with just, meaningless stuff. My subconscious mind is constantly working away to bring me ideas and little breakthroughs. For example, just now I was listening to an audiobook, Expert Secrets. I also have the book back there by Russell Brunson. And he talks about creating your own movement, right, of people. And these people are essentially people who can identify with your movement. And you create a future-based cause and you offer them a new opportunity instead of an improvement offer. And the incredible realization I had was, right now I'm branded around becoming a purpose-driven creator on X. Now I might keep it, but I've had the idea of rebranding and centering my brand around being a leader. Because on X, the goal is to build an account with followers. And if you want followers, be a leader, right? And Russell also talks about creating your own frameworks. So as an expert, he calls the people who lead, to create their own movements, sell their own products that they believe will create a positive impact on their customers' lives. He calls them experts in the book. And he says to be an expert, create your own frameworks. You can use X, a little bit piece of knowledge from this person and that person and, give them credit, but create your own frameworks. And I've actually created my own framework to being a leader or being a purpose-driven creator, whichever it is, because to me they're kind of intertwined. So I'm going to decide which one to go with. But to me, to be a proper leader, you start with why, so with purpose anyway. Or to be a purpose-driven creator, you become a leader because you create to attract followers. So whichever one it is, this framework still applies. And I may call it the triple why framework, I'm not sure. But essentially it's why, who, what, right? So first of all, you start with why. If any of you who have read Simon Sinek's, I think that's how you pronounce his name, unless it's Simon Sinek, I don't think so though, book Start With Why, you will know why to start with why. And that the biggest mistake that most companies make is that they don't start with why, they start with what, right? And then they can't differentiate themselves. But the reason Apple and Nike can really stand out is because they start with why. Right, I have an example of this, so I will actually pull it up. Here we go. So this is the Notion program. It's my program that I'm building. But look, so we don't buy from Nike because of what they do, which is, create running shoes or clothes. And we also don't buy from them because of how they do it, because, they use robots with laser precision stitching or whatever. That's how they do it. We do it we buy their stuff because of why they do it, right? And their purpose, which is their why, is to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. Or, in Apple's case, it's to create technology that empowers people and enriches their lives. So notice that these aren't, defined outcomes. They're not really tangible, they're not really measurable. Instead, those are just lasting things. They don't have an end to them. They are missions that just go on forever, right? Never-ending missions, and that's the point. And I've realized that I want to help people build their own movements. Right now, I have in my bio that I help creators stand out. But really, I want to do more than just help them stand out with, brand colors and whatever. I want to help them create their own movements, right? Be a leader. Lead their own movements that attract clients. And there is already a creator branded around being a creator who stands out, or building brands that stand out. And I want to be the person who helps creators build their own movements, right? Whether that's by being a leader or by being purpose driven. To me, that's both kind of the same thing. And yes, I've got my own framework. So you start with why, right? Not what, not anything else. And then Simon Sinek's framework, if you will, in the book, The Golden Circle, is why, how, what. But to me, it's why, who, what. Because the how, for Simon Sinek, to us is always going to be by serving other creators. On X, that is. By signing clients and helping those clients, mentees or students, whatever you want to call them. It's always going to be the same how, right? So the why is why you're doing this or why you're even alive on this earth. Then there's who you want to serve, who your dream client is. Because to be able to attract your dream client, you need to know who they are, what their problems are, where to find them, and what their dreams are, right? And then the what is what outcome or result are you offering those people? Because to be a leader, you need to be more than just inspiring. You need to offer those people an outcome. You need to offer them hope. You need to offer them a better opportunity, right? A better future. It's not enough to just be inspiring. Because if you're inspiring, you will attract people, but you won't really convert them into fans by not offering them something that benefits them, right? And that's exactly why wanting to retire your parents, as I do, it's not a real reason why, right? That's what you want to do, not why. It's not why you're on this earth. That's what you want to do. So that's going to be part of your purpose, retiring your parents, but it's not your why deep down. And same case for me. I've realized this. I didn't know it before. I do now. But that's everything. I just wanted to share this epiphany with you because I think it's going to be definitely very valuable in the future to have this documented. Just because I love, like I just told you, the dynamic of, I'm not sure if dynamic's the right word here, but whatever, of the fact that whenever I'm walking home from the gym or just going on a walk, I'm coming up with little ideas and breakthroughs and epiphanies, and it's just incredible, really energizes me and excites me, and I love it. But yes, go and do incredible things. I wish you all the best, and I hope you implement some of the things I told you today. Be magnificent.